Great work to OtterBox. I think this case right here is a great compromise between protection, right? Because it's a dual layer case and also still maintaining your phone's thinness. Hey Warenoticers, Shane here, and welcome to another video on the Warenotice Technology YouTube channel. If you're new here, definitely take a moment to consider subscribing so you don't miss out on all my other awesome technology videos about things like smartphones, smartwatches, tech accessories, cases, computers, tablets, autonomous vehicles, and really just so much more. But anyway, folks, in this video, we're going to be unboxing this case right here. This is OtterBox's Defender Pro XT case for none other than my beautiful, super thin iPhone Air right here. So now before I start getting this case out of the box, I do have to give a huge thank you to OtterBox for sending this case out to me for free in order to make this video about it. So thank you very much, OtterBox. But without further ado, let's start checking it out. Here we go. So the first thing you'll probably notice about this case's box is it's got a big cutout so you can actually touch and see the case itself. It says OtterBox Defender Pro XT up here on the top, 7 times tested to military standards, dual layers to lock the phone into place, and also you can hold tight to its grippy edges, MagSafe compatible, and for the iPhone Air, but it says iPhone 17 Air. I understand where OtterBox is coming from because it also came out with the 17, but yeah, 17 is not part of the phone's actual name. Raised edges to protect the camera and screen, and free holster that you can get shipped to you that doesn't actually come in the box here. So anyway, let's just pop this box open and check out the case itself. So here we've got the case, and inside of it, we've got some additional paperwork. So this says you can scan the QR code to watch an installation video. No need to do that because I'm going to install this here. And then also you have installation instructions inside in addition to a QR code to scan if you want that free holster. But anyway, let's start getting this case onto my iPhone. So in order to do that, you're going to want to pull the 2 pieces of this case apart. So you're going to remove the top piece here, and then you're going to place your iPhone into the bottom piece, right? And then you're going to take the top piece and you're going to put it back on, and then you're going to fit it snugly into the edges of the phone. And then lastly, you're going to just make sure that all those edges are nice and snugly lined up around all the sides. And then boom, voila, once you've done that, you've got this case on your iPhone Air. And first impressions, folks, one of the things I was worried about when I was getting the iPhone Air, like I said in my unboxing of this phone, this is the first iPhone in a while that I want to use purely without a case, just because it's so thin. So I was worried, I'd put a case on this and the phone would feel super bulky. But at least here with this OtterBox Defender Pro XT, OtterBox did a fantastic job of not making this phone feel incredibly bulky. It still feels super thin with this case on. So great work to OtterBox. I think this case right here is a great compromise between protection, right? Because it's a dual layer case and also still maintaining your phone's thinness. Another thing I'm noticing too is these edges truly are grippy, right? That feels really nice in the hands. So I can see how that can be a good addition for the iPhone Air because given it's so thin, right? You want a better way to be able to hold on to it. So those grippy edges really do help out with that. Now, another thing I'm noticing where they do add some bulk is around the rear camera on this device. That rear lip around the camera, the raised lip, is really huge. So I will admit that sticks out a lot more now with this case on, but at least, in theory, that means you can put your phone down on a flat surface and nothing should scratch this phone's camera right there. Same thing around the front. We've got a raised lip around the front of the screen as well. So nothing should touch your screen if you have it on a flat surface, face down in theory. Now, also on the back, we've got the MagSafe ring in black right here, just a circle. I don't know why for the new 17 line of phones, and I guess the Air as well, a lot of the case makers, they're no longer having that MagSafe magnet that comes down here as well. It's just the circle, so that's kind of interesting. Now, over here on the side of this case, you've got the side button, nice and clicky right there if you want to turn your phone to sleep or talk to Siri, my best friend, of course. I'm just joking, I have friends. And then right here, you also have the camera control button that works perfectly with this case, nice and clicky, and you can still access the scrolling controls of that and take your pictures. Over on the bottom, we've got cutouts for the speaker grills as well as a flap cover that covers the USB-C port. And when I pull that cover back, I am noticing while this case may not add a lot of bulk, to the back of the case, it looks like it does add a good amount around the sides of the case, right? Because of how thick that is. So that's just something to note right there. And then over here on this side, we've got the volume buttons, nice and clicky, and the action button as well. But now one thing that I'm curious about here is how will this case work with the iPhone Air MagSafe battery pack? I assume just fine, but let's see. So it looks like it still charges the phone, but does the magnets still stick on? Actually, this is really fascinating. The magnets barely stick on now. So actually, yeah, the MagSafe battery pack that Apple made for the iPhone Air will not stick on with this case. So that is super, super weird. Really disappointing because yeah, if you go spend all of this money, $100 to get the iPhone Air MagSafe battery pack and then can't even use it with this case, I feel like you're going to be annoyed. So I don't know whose fault that is more, Apple for designing such a specifically sized battery pack or OtterBox's. I'm going to blame Apple a bit though, because I was saying this in my MagSafe battery pack for iPhone Air unboxing video, but they should have made this battery compatible with every iPhone, right? Or at least the vast majority of MagSafe iPhones, not just the Air. So that is super annoying, but don't worry. You can still use normal MagSafe accessories like Anker's MagSafe battery pack, the slim one right here, just fine with this case, and that grips on beautifully and charges just fine. And now guys, if you're curious, maybe the Air MagSafe battery pack not working is more unique of a problem to the Defender Pro XT right here, because here I have some other OtterBox cases that they gave me, and we've got the sole and we've got the Cactus leather case, and the Cactus leather case Symmetry series works just fine, charges, magnetically clips on just fine, and same thing with the Soul series case, just fine. So I wish Apple would have made this MagSafe battery pack compatible with more phones, so then it could work here with the Pro XT, because this is such a cool case. I like this case a lot, but that just really stinks if you can't use the Air MagSafe battery pack with it. And I mean, yeah, folks, with that, there's not really much more to say about this OtterBox Defender Pro XT case for the iPhone Air. I will say my takeaway just after this unboxing video is I really like it, how it, preserves the thinness of the iPhone, but adds that extra protection and grippiness. So good job there, OtterBox. Now, if you guys want this case for yourselves, it will set you back about $80, so it is on the more expensive side, but definitely let me know down in the comments of this video what you guys think of this case. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you have it for yourselves? Let me know. And if you are in the market for your very own iPhone Air case or other accessories, definitely be sure to check out my playlist of all the different videos I've made about things for this device. And spoiler alert, folks, it is a lot, so I'll have a link to that down in the description of this video. And last but not least, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to smash that subscribe button and subscribe for more awesome technology videos just like this one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Bye.